Shalom, Akim. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Look, I'm 10% blazing right now. So look, I ain't gonna be me. First thing I say, I'll praise you, Howell. I wouldn't be me if I don't do this. So people took shots at me. God bless you. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it.
Holy crap. What the hell?
Hello. I am Aaron. I am king of the Lamanites.
What the hell is a Lamanite?
We are the indigenous peoples of the Americas. We are the descendants of ancient Jews that sailed to the Americas long ago.
Oh phew. You are not real. I am dreaming. For a second there I thought a weird blue man in a loincloth snuck into my room.
No, you were not dreaming. Lamanites are real. We are the Native Americans. We are documented in the Great Book of Mormon, another testament of Jesus Christ, when he came to America.
Very interesting, my blue friend. So why are you blue and what are you doing in my room?
I was once pale like you. I am now blue, because God cursed us with a skin of darkness, for our wickedness and corruption. This is why Mormons believe Native Americans have dark skin. It says so in the Book of Mormon.
That is nonsense. Native Americans are not dark-skinned because they were once wicked or corrupt. Their skin is different because of climate, geographic, and genetic variation.
Ha ha ha, you silly Gentile. You see, long ago in the Americas, my people defied God's prophet and his righteous men. The ancestors
defied his defied his prophet. Who, Nephi? You mean that made up name? Or that made up dude who never lived? Okay, let's keep going.
Of Native Americans were wild, ferocious, plundering, robbing, and murdering people. We fought many wars against the righteous men that followed God. So God cursed us with the dark.
Whoa. Fought many wars against the righteous men. Okay, first off, this is blasphemy, but dumb niggas don't understand that, so let's keep going.
Skin.
Wow. I was not aware of this historical record. Tell me more.
In the Book of Mormon, the righteous white-skinned people would also be cursed with the dark skin if they married the wicked dark-skinned people. Eventually, the dark-skinned Lamanites killed all the righteous light-skinned people in the Americas.
That is awful. Why would your people do that?
Satan had hold on us. At first, when the Mormon Jesus came to the Americas, we believed in him, but then we fell away.
So why did you come here then?
I came to tell you about a group of people just as cursed as we are. Black people. According to Mormons, God cursed black people for the murder by Cain,
Okay, God cursed black people for the murder by Cain. Okay, wait. So let's go back over here. Okay, Genesis 4:7. If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted. So this is the mark of Cain. So the Mormon book says that was a curse on us, but yet the mark of Cain, it tells you that it is dignity, swelling, uprising, dignity, exaltation, loftiness, swelling, uprising, and elevation, or leprous scab. Okay, so Cain was turned white, but yet these dickheads try to tell you something different. And then dumb niggas actually following this shit.
Like
sad.
People today who had nothing to do with murder are not allowed
so
to be.
So keep in mind, that's via the Book of Mormon. That's not the Torah. So, okay. For you dumb niggas who still don't understand what you into.
This is an Oxford dictionary that Europeans use. White people use this dictionary. Look at the Negro dictionary that you have in your house and see if you find this word, Helen. Helen is the root word of Hellenist. Now look at the meaning of the word Helen, which they will not put in your dictionary. It says of or belonging to hell. Helen is the root word of Hellenism. It's infernal, it's hellish. That's the meaning of the word Helen. If this word Helen means belonging to hell, then Hellenist or Hellenism is a practitioner of putting you in hell. That's what the Hellenist culture is about in this country, belonging to hell. Helene a word that says the name applied to themselves. They call themselves this by all Greeks. It eventually spread to Italy and throughout Europe. They call themselves Hellenists. Why? Because their principal objective was to send the people of the planet Earth with their culture to hell. The Negro is to lead the way as proof by the Emancipation Proclamation, as you see here, the ultimate form of proof. Now, you have to remember when evaluating this document that the Negro slave could not read. He was not allowed to read up until his freedom when this proclamation was created. If he was caught reading, he was killed on the spot. So he had to read the symbols on this proclamation. This is how he read, by symbols. Slave master made pictures for the Negro, because if the Negro could read, he would get killed. So the Negro didn't read the words of the proclamation. The symbols is what he read. Symbols and pictures and images have always been the Bible of the ignorant. And you can see with the Emancipation Proclamation that the slave master fooled the Negro with symbols and images, just like they do today with television and the movies. Now let's look at this document through the slave's eyes and see what Honest Abe really did for the Negro. Now, as you saw by the wicked treatment of the slave master and the spirituals the Negroes sang, that anyone who freed him would be viewed in his eyes as God. This was his strongest belief. Now, what does this symbol tell the Negro? He tell him that a white angel who he viewed as God freed him. This is what Honest Abe told the Negro too.
This is where, when you walk with that Book of Mormon, this is where shit like this is brewed from.
To believe. Honest Abe falsely told the Negro he would be happy and free, as that shows you right here. But again, Honest Abe tells the Negro to take your babies and make them love this white angel that freed you. This is the message to the illiterate slave. Honest Abe tell the Negro
the Book of Mormon is bullshit. This is the message to the illiterate niggas and the truth.
But he's gonna get paid money. He never got paid during slavery. That was free. Honest Abe told the Negro with this picture he's gonna have a beautiful home. The Negro was living in a shack at the time. With this picture, Honest Abe reminds the Negro that he's the one that gave him salvation, that they should pray to Honest Abe. This is what the illiterate slave saw. He told the slave that his children would get a wonderful education. That's what he promised the slave. That's the way the enslaved interpreted it. But he told the slave, you're going to still be working for master. Now, he wasn't going to lie about that. You got to work for master. And he reminds the Negro again to teach your babies to love the one who freed you. That's God in the slave's mind.
Yeah, you know, you Negroes, you know, who into that dumb foolery. So I just want to show y'all something. For them dudes who keep on trying to say, oh man, these Lamanites was actually the Israelites, and oh man, they was, and shut the fuck up, man. No, they're not. And what it is they get all these lies. They got all these lies brewing because you're ignorant and you don't know any better. And that's sad. I'm gonna show you what happened to the Jakes who came to America. It's called Ku Klux Klan. What happened when we got over here, motherfuckers started worshiping this bullshit. No. Where's that? Ku Klux Klan. Serpent. That's what you find all through South America. They got in South America, they started worshiping them serpents, you know. Ku Klux Klan. You know, they still worship this Ku Klux Klan today. They just put it in many different forms. They ain't gonna let me get to it, but we're gonna get to that way. We're gonna get to that. Oh, Ku Klux Klan, you know. When we made it to America, they was worshiping that bullshit. This is why we got destroyed over here. Instead of worshiping the Creator when we left, came right over here and started worshiping this serpent. And guess what? Another name for Ku Klux Klan is Canaan. So when we came over here, we really went off the course. Started building all this stuff in reverence to these serpents. That's why the people in America got destroyed. It ain't got a damn thing to do with no Mormon madness that one other unlearned nigga trying to teach you. No. When we came to America, we worshiped the serpent, the dragon, Kukulkan, Quetzalcoatl. That's what got us destroyed in America. Kukulkan. Not a fake prophet named Nephi who never lived. The word Nephi is not Hebrew. So how he gonna tell you? We've already examined that the word Nephi is not Hebrew. So how he gonna tell you the people over here didn't listen to Nephi, so God turned them black? But yet, when you go into that thorough war, it straight up tell you, Genesis 4 and 7, Cain is turned leprous. An elevation of leprous scab. He's turned leprous for his actions. So, you still be listening to this? You still listen to this madness, man? You just ignorant. You're just so ignorant. I can't help you no more. Sorry. And you'll understand sooner or later. So let that clear. Go back to your Torah. Go to Genesis 4. Look at 6, 7, and 8. And you clearly tell you Cain was turned white, hidden under the word accepted, which means leprous. Oh, and just in case, let's get a good one before we close this out. I'm going to Leviticus 13, right? Because my thorough eyes in the car, getting ready for work. We go to Leviticus 13. I just want to show you something. Just show you how much you ain't been reading your Torah, and everybody knows that now because you starting to say stupid shit. So, we're going to show you something that's really profound here. Let me get that. The skin. It should be in the man. Now remember, Leviticus 13 is telling you that. So this is going to be Leviticus 13 and 6. And the priest shall look upon him again in the 7th day. Behold, if the plague be somewhat dark, and the plague spread not in the skin, the priest shall pronounce him clean. So your dark skin is clean. But it is a scab, and he shall wash his clothes and be clean. But remember, if it's somewhat dark, and the plague spread not in the skin, the priest shall pronounce him clean. You know, your darkness is clean. Remember, because you was made from the dust. With that, I want to say, all praise to Yahweh. Stay away from bug out books, because they bugging people out. And you know what? Just to be always real, the more you stay in that, the farther away from the truth you're getting. So I can't even look at you like you in the truth no more. I can't. You just bug the fuck out, bro. Wake up.